Welcome back to another SCP reading, dear researchers. Today we're going to be reading SCP-5356. Deleted. Recommended to us by researcher Melvin Sherman. Now without further ado. Item number, error. Level number, blank. Containment class, error. Disruption class, error. Risk class, error. The file SCP-5356 does not exist. The object it describes may have been archived, explained, or decommissioned, and removed from the main database. If not, you may be encountering a database error and should contact RAISA for assistance. If you do not believe this to be the case, you may input Level 5 clearance credentials for more information. Item number, SCP. Object class, Thaumiel. Special containment procedures. The entrance to the SCP has been sealed with bricks. The SCP is to be repaired if it becomes so weathered that entry or sight of the interior is possible. Only Pataphysics Department personnel of Level 3 and above are to know of the SCP's existence. Description. The SCP is a large mausoleum located in on-site cemetery. The building is constructed from severely weathered stone and bears no external distinguishing features. Its only access point is a rusted iron gate at the center of one wall. When the object was first discovered, a tarnished brass plaque emblazoned with the words, "Department of Abnormalities," was affixed to this gate. It is not known when the SCP was constructed or by whom. Beyond the entrance gate, a hallway extends for a long distance before opening into a larger room. There are numerous small burial chambers along both sides of the hallway, each behind a stone door. Some of these chambers contain undercoated stone sarcophagi. Each door is engraved with a name or other marker that presumably describes the contents of the room behind it, or the sarcophagus within. These labels and the contents of the associated rooms are as follows. The Man of War. Sarcophagus containing a human skeleton. The floor of the chamber is littered with shards of severely rusted steel. Hell. A sinkhole has seemingly opened beneath this chamber. Its horizontal dimensions are approximately those of the burial chamber, but its depth is unknown. An inscription is visible on the interior wall of the sinkhole several meters down, but it is illegible at that distance and angle. Illegible due to damage. Room is entirely empty. Area smells faintly of fish. The Devil Machine. Our sarcophagus containing a complex, heavily rusted clockwork device of unknown function. Rust has rendered all components immobile. Promethean Alloy. A stack of 120 ingots of an unidentified gray-green metal. Ingots were heavily tarnished. Lilith. Sarcophagus containing the remains of an adult human female wearing the standard uniform for humanoid SCP objects, bone growth resembling vestigial wings extended from the shoulder blades. Tongue was removed before death. Jack. Sarcophagus containing the remains of an adult human male wearing casual clothing. Individual was castrated before death. A heart shape surrounding the letter J has been carved on the outside of the sarcophagus's lid. PSR B0531+21. Footnote. Astronomical designation of the Crab Pulsar. Significance unknown. The contents are unknown and the door cannot be opened. Deborah Salazar. Sarcophagus encased in lead has not been opened due to high radiation levels in its vicinity. The phrase, "Our names and memories shall not be obliterated," is carved on the back wall. What we hold dear. Sarcophagus stuffed with 45 plushie toys of varying size. The toys are shaped like slender black and white bipeds with no arms, large eyes, and a single button affixed to the fronts of their bodies. A 46th toy, which was more brightly colored, differently proportioned, and smaller than the others, was found in the back corner of the room. Epon. Sarcophagus containing the remains of an adolescent human female. Length of corpse's hair nearly exceeds its height. Nude. A rosary is clutched in one of the corpse's hands. Mr. Brass. Sarcophagus contains a large assortment of mechanical parts consisting mostly of brass. Parts appear to be the components of a humanoid automaton. Reassembly is impossible due to extensive damage and degradation. Things lost. Room is empty. There is a small hole in the rear wall. It has been plugged with concrete. Job 10 to 10. Add a footnote here. Hast thou not poured me out as milk and curdled me like cheese? The sarcophagus is empty. The crypt door and sarcophagus were both open when discovered. Chaos. The room is completely filled by a complex, non-functional machine of uncertain purpose. The mangled remains of a person in black and red clothing have been forced into the machinery. Unknown, forgotten object. A television set with a shattered screen, pages from Erich von Daniken's book. Chariots of the Gods has been arranged around in the TV in a complex circular pattern. Numerous pins are driven through the papers and connected by an intricate network of colored yarn. Exploration personnel describe the pattern of pages and yarn as resembling a crop circle. No more. An electrical outlet cover is affixed to the rear wall at eye level, slightly off-center. A broken nightlight shaped like a stylized shooting star is plugged into it. There is no power to the outlet. There is only a shallow, empty space behind the cover. Nostalgia. A large pile of broken musical instruments, torn sheet music, and muddy marching band uniforms. The words "I remember" have been scratched into the back wall. 2 additional lines of text have been damaged beyond legibility. Mr. Soap. Sarcophagus containing the waterlogged remains of a human male. The corpse and the interior of the sarcophagus are coated in a thick layer of soap scum. The Full Man. Sarcophagus containing the remains of an emaciated man with a greatly distended abdomen. Forensic examination of the abdomen revealed past. The tomb is packed with a haphazard assortment of unusual objects, all badly damaged and showing signs of great age. Examples include World War I era munitions, 11 small meteorites, fragments of a spacecraft, a blank flash drive with the number 37 written on it, an organic humanoid automaton, a quadrupedal robot, reels of an unknown silent film, multiple defaced artworks depicting the same unknown man, a Homo ingenitus skeleton, and an embalmed corpse wearing a Soviet military uniform. The room at the end of the hallway is square, roughly 7 meters on each side. A large stone tomb stands at the center of the room. On the top of the tomb, the following has been engraved: a memorial for the remembered, atop a grave of the forgotten. All attempts to access or view the tomb's interior have failed. And that's the end of our reading for today, dear researchers. Some of these are slightly familiar. In particular, I do believe the nightlight is something we've seen change over time. If you wish to hear more about that one, read or listen to SCP-122, On my channel, I believe we have both versions, and even an interview with the author of the most recent one. But that is all the time we have for today, dear researchers. There are many things that are lost with time, many things that are replaced, things that we will not see again, and things that, well, it's better that we don't. Either way, thank you very much for coming. It has been an honor reading for you. Good luck out there. Hope to see you all next time, and make sure to stretch out on a bed and take a nice nap if you need to. Good luck.